How's it going, everybody? I'm Jacob. This is my truck, my 1981 Cabover Peterbilt. I've decided that I'm going to make a YouTube channel. I think I've got some pretty interesting projects. I do some pretty interesting things. So, and other people might like to see it. So, I'm going to be making videos about old semi-trucks and old tractors and old pickup trucks. That's kind of the stuff I like. You guys should have seen it. I know you guys just watched it come down the road, but if you would have seen it in the junkyard, you would have never thought that that was possible. So what's really cool about this truck is it is a pretty local truck. There was a fairly big company that this truck was leased onto at one time. Back in the 90s, I think, is when it quit running. And I can show you in here. This was in the truck. A&W, 7-Up. I'm assuming this is from the 90s, maybe the late 80s. I don't know. I'd have to look those up. But also in the cab, in my little compartments under here, you know, you can see it's just some older stuff, you know. Buying transmission fluid from Walmart, you can still do that, but it's cool, you know, it says that and whatever. And this, you know, this truck's kind of like a time capsule, you know, from, hang on, kind of broke, from when it was, you know, on the road. So you guys have heard the history about this truck. Now I'm going to go through my plans with it. So my plans are to get this truck back to the way it was before it hit the junkyard. So I am not going to be stretching this truck 400 feet out. I'm not going to be putting on airbags, you know, nothing like that. I am going to be getting it back to roadworthy, pretty much. So I've kind of started that a little bit. I painting the frame, airline, stuff like that. I'll go more into depth what I've done back here so far, but started doing that just mostly just replacing parts. I'm not restoring right now. I'm just replacing parts, getting it to where I could drive down the road and back, maybe get it inspected. But anyways, so we'll just start at the front here. We'll make a quick walk around. Moving on, we're starting at the front of the truck real quick. I'm just going to start. We have done the overhead on the motor. Pretty much got it to where I can start it up and move it. That's as far as we got so far. But on the front here, you can see it, lots of broken glass. Again, I'll go through that in probably another video. That's a whole nother story. When this was sitting in the junkyard, the glass was pristine, and now it's not, other than the smoke on the corners here. But if any of you guys know anything about 352 Cabovers, these are impossible to find. I found some. They're in Nebraska. They're on the way here. But anyways, that's kind of the first thing, is to get the windshield back so it's not leaking water in there. Obviously, you see the big tarp here. But yeah, so that's the front. The side, nothing to really talk about. But you can see when it was still on the road in 1993, I'm assuming that's when it came off the road. That's kind of the last fuel stickers and stuff that are on this truck. Not much to say about it. Right here, this is the biggest thing we've done. We built a new exhaust bracket and put it all new, not new exhaust on it, but fix the exhaust. All right, so I've taken you guys all the way around the truck. You've seen it. You've seen our starting point, and I'm super excited to take you guys along on the journey of rebuilding this truck. So stick around for all the upcoming videos we have. Just my main goal here is get the truck back on the road, you know, get it to where I could hook up to another trailer, go pick up another truck, and just do the process all over again. This is what I'm excited about. So I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching. Well, everyone, I was going through the video editing, and I noticed something is missing right there. I don't know what happened, but there's my brother. He went and found it, I guess. So there's that.